everyone. Welcome to the 1005th reset of Vanessa Roman, my visual novel that is masquerading as a D&D campaign. My name is Maggie, I am your humble game master and artist, and these are my lovely players. If you'd like to introduce yourselves.
Hello, yes, I'm Graham, and I'm going to be playing Peter Shale, who is a not-so-smart rock golem, but he's trying really hard to make up for it. And that's all we got today.
I am Kyle. I play Flynn Misselpot. I'm 3 feet of stubborn determination, a halfling healer, monk, and something to prove. And apparently, I'm not cut out for the world of espionage. Pretty sure I have a wanted poster on my own family's shop. So, that's fun.
My name is Bill. I'm playing Priz O'Neill. I'm an older bard who, brings the flash and flamboyance to the party. And, yes, that's it for me.
Okay. My name is Ryan, and I play a 5'11" goblin warlock named Herb Gablano, and apparently I can't see through, mustache glasses, like nose-level disguises, and that is a great quality to have if you're a new detective, so.
That disguise was perfect. I don't know what
It
you're
was.
No, I mean, it's amazing.
I am-
love her.
You
I
have fooled
imagine it's
anyone.
literally like the prank,
Yeah, she is.
nose. Oh, that one too, yeah.
I think you fell for 2 different things in that session.
It's a character trait
Well.
now at this point. Last we left off, you all found yourselves returning to your home base at the Citadel. You were paid handsomely for your recent successful mission, and you had some fun times hanging out with some new friends and some old friends too. And right at the end, you all were invited to a festival, vaguely celebrating every season except winter. They are not fans of winter, apparently.
That's fair.
Yeah, I mean, which is fair. But you were promised carnival games. So, we're just gonna jump right in. I wanted to get some, carnival music, but I could not find, proper, clown sounds. So,
There'll be plenty of clown sounds.
we're,
Clowns and Miss
Nuts.
Muppet both scare me.
uh-huh.
I really don't want to listen to the YouTube track of clown sounds.
Clown sounds.
That would keep me up at night.
Sounds like a bad click.
Alright, where is, Oh, you'll also notice that someone may or may not be missing. Let it be known, she is here. But she disappears from time to time. But yeah, carnival. As you all approach this amazing carnival atmosphere, you find that it is less of a farmer's market and much more of a proper, carnival. There are games, there are food and drink, there is a Ferris wheel, and most importantly, there are a ton of people that are from all over, including some that you may know that you work with. Seems pretty popular. And there's a lot of different things to do. Any particular interests? Are you looking for any games in particular?
Well, first off, did they ever give us an actual name for the carnival? Every time we talked about it, it's like some spring, summer, fall thing, festival.
And
That's the name.
winter.
That's on the, you walk in, that's the banner. It's across the top in very small text. The summer, spring, fall, something, whatever festival. It's a big deal.
Wow. My first festival. Guys, I'm so excited. What do you want to do first? What doesn't have a height requirement? Let's do this.
I've never been to a human festival, I don't know.
You run up to the first event that you see. which is your classic strength test. Just your standard, bell on a big old pole with a big foam hammer next to it. It's actually not foam. It's a real, actual, genuine hammer. There's a guy standing next to it. Here, I haven't gotten to use him in a while. And he goes, "Hey, step right up. See? Test your strength."
Pewter, I'm feeling like we're right up your alley here.
Yes, well, I would love to play games, but I did promise that I would also be kind of, guarding the festival, walking around, making sure there are no, incidents. If you've heard... Oh, okay, hold on, everybody, nobody move. Look around, very slow.
Glenn, that's not funny.
I don't smell smoke anymore, though. That's good. That's a nice thing.
Okay. I cannot smell, so this is good to know.
She's here somewhere.
Oh boy.
My bet's the little funhouse mirrors.
Yeah.
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 Miss Tuffet is specifically wherever is the most scariest location she could be at any given time. It's like a Schrodinger's cat situation.
I think she also brought a change of clothes to be a clown, if that is required.
Because she couldn't get worse.
Don't look any sewage grates. Just don't do it.
Well, I'll keep an eye out for no one in particular if you want to play the game.
Okay, well, alright, as long as you've got it covered. Alright, how do I play this game? I'm very good at games.
See, all you gotta do is hit the center of the thing with the hammer, hard as you can,
Okay.
and if the bell goes ding, then you win a prize.
Okay, alright. I'm not very used to this hammer, but I guess I'll give it a shot. What do you want me to roll, Maggie?
I need you to roll a strength check.
Just flat strength, or attack roll or
Athletics.
anything like... Okay. Alright. That is going to be a 10. It wasn't a great roll. It was...
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure enough, you swing the hammer down, and contrary to what your hulking form would suggest, you barely knock it halfway. Kind of a pitiful performance from Pewter Shale.
Yeah, it's just this hammer. I'm not really used to this hammer. It's kind of throwing me off. So, if I could use my maul, it would be a whole nother story, but...
Pewter,
that's okay.
Pewter,
Who wants...
try again. No, I think you got it. Try again. And
See,
I start.
but if you want to try again, you're going to need to use tickets. First one was free. Second one needs tickets.
Okay. Where do we get these tickets?
You
Yes,
can
where's the
exchange.
ticket booth?
You can exchange your tickets over there, and they gesture to a large stall that says ticket booths. It's spelled incorrectly. I'm not going to specify how. Use your imaginations. But it is there in the center of the carnival.
Okay. Well, we'll be back.
I look forward to seeing you.
Is it? Oh, he's gone.
He disappeared under the table.
Wow, where'd he go?
Does that mean we get one game for free, or does every game give us a free try? Because, we could really get a lot out of this carnival without having to buying any tickets.
Is it per person? I was gonna ask that before the guy disappeared.
Oh, wait, did Pewter use ours? Uh-oh.
Did
Well,
Pewter take the guy with him?
he,
I don't know. Holding hands.
he withdrew
Nah.
like a snail into the counter behind this event.
Herb apparently doesn't also have object permanence. He just thinks the guy's gone.
It's really hard to keep them friends when they keep disappearing from the face of the earth.
Yeah.
So, if nobody's watching, I will grab the hammer and
When
be in
you
the strength.
grab the hammer, it immediately starts burning your hands or paws. I actually don't know what Priz has. But it's like you grabbed like a branding iron. It's quite painful.
Yes, well, I drop it right away, but I also
Oh, your poor little
feel-
jelly beans.
I feel the need to I feel the need to scream to the heavens that I have hands. I mean, there's a bit of fur on the end, and I admit my nails are a bit sharp, and pointy, but I have, the dexterity. I have hands. I can play instruments, many instruments, with quite a delicate stroke.
The person behind the counter pops up just enough to go, tickets, and then he disappears again.
What the hell with the burning hammer?
Where'd you go?
Well,
You look behind the counter and there's no one there. You do not know where he's going.
Herb, you're supposed to look out for Tuffet.
Oh, right. Sorry. This guy keeps disappearing, though. That's quite distracting.
Yeah, maybe I should be looking for Tuffet again. And Herb, it's nothing against your ability to maintain
I
the
already
existence
forgot.
of things you cannot see. Yeah, that's what I thought. I was starting to think. So maybe I'll take over. You guys go get some tickets, and I'll just have a look-see around.
So are you guys
Sounds-
heading over to the ticket booth?
Yeah, I think so.
Pewter, if you want to give me some of the gold rocks, that you keep, I can get your tickets for you when I'm over there.
Oh, I don't have any more of those.
I haven't seen his necklace in a while. I think he spent them all. Or ate them.
I
Honestly,
gave
it's
him
possible.
to our good friends, Iggy and
But
Vince.
the ones we just got when we got here, our reward, it's gone.
Yeah, Peter did give all his money. Well, he technically did purchase a good end service, so
But we don't know that.
you don't know that, yeah.
All right. So he's on the charity plan. Well, I guess let's go get some tickets.
I mean, how expensive could they be?
As you approach the ticket booth, you see a familiar face, and hear a voice go, "Oh, so like you guys want tickets? That's like super cool, I guess, if you want to do that. But like,
Oh God.
I think the prices up there that are listed are actually incorrect. They're outdated and they're from like 200 years ago. So, inflation and stuff. If you want tickets, it's gonna be like 100 gold pieces per person. Sorry, I don't make the rules.
The paint's still wet, though.
No, yeah, see, it's Ted over in the management department. He's like 12 and he doesn't know what he's doing. So like,
Okay. Can we roll insight?
yeah, sure.
Yeah, I'd like to check this out.
But you
That's
don't trust
Yeah.
Lindsay? Your good
Hi,
pal
Lindsay.
Lindsay?
Hi, Lindsay.
Herb got
Um,
a 2, so he's just like, wow, man.
Oh God, Herb! You rolled a 2 and I rolled a 3. This is
No.
so bad.
You guys are fully.
So-
I mean, inflation's a bitch. Like it's just.
Mm,
It's no
DM,
good.
I will put the original amount of gold for a set of tickets for my friends. Thank you, Lindsay.
Yeah, you do that, and she immediately glares at you, and she's just like, okay, like, whatever. By the way, originally it is gold per ticket, like 1 gold per ticket.
oh, okay.
So
Yeah.
it's
Okay.
how much gold are you putting down?
For my friends, money is no option. They can pay me back later. We'll do 10 gold per person.
Okay,
So 10 tickets per person.
alrighty. So you
Thank
put
you,
down 30 gold. Oh, are you buying for Pewter? Because I do think he wandered off.
Yeah, of course. Here's 40 gold for 40 tickets. Lindsay.
She goes, like, fine, whatever. I don't even like care. And she gives you the tickets with like a humph.
So So, am I supposed to look in your eyes or into your mouth when I talk to you? What's the proper?
That's so rude,
That's
and I
a
can't
weird
believe you would
thing
ask me
to-
that. That's
Yeah.
like
Wow.
so inappropriate.
Wow.
How dare you?
Why would you even say that, Priz? It's so weird to say to people.
Well, I mean, when you're sporting 4 eyes, I don't quite know where to look.
do you
I
mean?
like
Okay.
cannot believe you would say that to me. I am
Yeah, that's
so
rude.
deeply offended. Like go away. Like go.
I'm so sorry, Lindsay. I'm back now, by the way. I did not do anything. You know, Priz, he's there's a few differences between him and us. You might not notice he doesn't quite look like the rest of us. And so we just have to manage with this social differences.
Yeah, like whatever. Take your evil tickets and like go away. And just so you know, if you come back and want more tickets, the price is doubled. And that's like in the
No.
rules. You can check the rules. You can like check the contract.
If I
Really?
can, as.
No, where'd you go? Oh,
Uh-oh.
No, it's fine. I'm here.
so we can look at the contract.
What? Yeah, no. Okay. So I'll give you
Good
directions.
point, Ed.
The contract, hear me out, is in Nunya.
Mm.
Where is that?
Nunya business! And then she hides under the counter. She, unlike the other guy, is very clearly still visible. You can see like the blue tail sticking out. But it seems most of the carnival barkers here seem to just disappear under their counters.
That'd be so much more effective with like a smoke bomb or some kind of special effect. I mean, the ducking behind the table thing is not working.
You see her pull out a notebook and start frantically taking notes. In big letters, it says "Make smoke bomb."
So
Well,
I hand out
Flint,
tickets. Yeah.
thank
Here
you.
you go. Yeah, 10 for you, 10 for you. Pewter, I thought you'd want to play some more games, so 10 for you. And look,
Oh,
I know it's a little early,
Thank you.
but there was something I wanted to give to all of you that I know you'd really appreciate. And I pull out a certain concert ticket that I start handing out to the group.
Mm.
Now, this is not tonight, of course, but like I'm so excited. It's coming up pretty fast.
Oh my God, Flynn, is this what I think it is?
Yes.
Probably
Oh.
not. What is
Michael
it? What do you think it is?
It's Michael Keys.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's not what I thought it was.
Yeah,
but
I was gonna
that is
say.
all.
We should probably check if that's what he thought it was.
Wait, what did you think it was? This is a Michael Keys concert ticket.
Oh yeah, that is not important. But I'm very excited for Michael Keys. He's the best bard in the whole world. I mean, he is like not so good, but I'm very excited still to go.
Well,
I glance at Priz.
all I can say is, I mean, geographically, these are good location tickets. That's about as excited as I can get.
No, you don't understand. These are floor tickets. Like you will be able to like reach out, and if you're lucky, he might be able to like touch his boot as he's passing by, which is magnificently created, by the way. Just keep an eye out. They're gonna be amazing.
I wish I could smell so that I could smell Michael Keys from our seats where we are. So
I can smell Michael Keys from here. I mean, you don't need to be
Lucky.
that close.
you have such good smell and hearing, I assume, with your big ears.
So, is his opening act his ego? That's usually what performs before he even gets to the stage.
I don't know. I
Have you
haven't
ever-
heard that song, but that must be a new release. Yeah, I'm sorry. I spoiled the surprise. Like I should have left it to the end of the night because it would have been like an amazing way to end it. But like, hey, I was too excited. Sorry guys. Let's go play some games.
Well, where did you get these? These had to have been expensive.
Oh, I
How'd
bought
you get
them.
connected?
Oh, you bought them? Okay. That seems
Yeah.
normal.
Hmm.
I will say, if anyone wants to roll a history check for me to assess
Sure.
the average selling price of one of these tickets.
I got an 11.
Okay.
I clearly have four. My 4 has no idea.
Yeah. You're too caught up in the rage, to be
For the
honest.
record, I've never tried to find the price for Michael Key's ticket. ever.
Yeah.
Never. Really? Come on.
There were no 2 a.m. scrolling on the sending stone. Being like,
In the shopping cart on the sending stone.
One of my wig disguises going in. Oh, it's Michael Keys.
Herb, with your role, you don't know the exact price, but you know these tickets sell for the thousands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you? Where'd you get the money for that? Was it from your family business?
Oh no, they cut me. No, what? What do you mean?
Well, I was walking around the mall and I wanted to get my clogs bedazzled and I show him.
Yeah, they are magnificently bedazzled.
And I
Oh,
saw a
by all
shoe
the
store
gods.
with your name on it. Well, not like Flynn, but Mistlepot.
Well, it's a very common name. I mean,
No.
what do you mean, no?
No, it's not.
You don't know everybody.
Well, see, then I asked them, and they said it was like a family business. So you have nothing to do with that store.
You see me, I am like just immediately flop sweat.
Okay.
You,
No,
you know,
I believe you.
you hear a
Oh.
voice. Oh. As if honing in on Flynn's nervous breakdown, you hear a voice go, "Oh, hey guys, what's going on?" And Maury walks over to you guys, and she
Maury! Oh, hi, Maury. This is important. Let's go talk to her.
Oh, hey, Maury, you tell him there's a store named after Flynn, right? You were there. I saw you there.
Maury looks at you and then looks at Flynn, and then goes, I mean, I know there's a store with like a super common like name on it, but me and my buddy Flynn here were over at the Hyper Bowl for like almost all of yesterday, right, Flynn?
Yeah. That's exactly what we were doing. I'm like, there's like a tear running down my eye, looking at Maury like, oh, it was so much fun. You know, the things that happened there.
Yeah, I mean, really cool. Herb, you should have been there. I mean, it was out of this
Yeah.
world. It's crazy that they destroyed all documentation of the event happening after, but that was sort of the whole gimmick, you know. So yeah.
I know, I
Sounds
believe
fancy.
you. And you see me pull an impossibly large corkboard out of my backpack with some red string. And I put 2. You don't see exactly what I'm doing, but I'm clearly making a connection on there. And I put it back in.
You see Maury just look at you and go, "You've been hanging out with Albin, haven't you?"
I don't know what you mean.
You say, like smoking a pipe.
Yeah, I've got my cigarette and my
Herb
No, I haven't
mysteriously
yet. I
has
plan
gone black and white, but
Yeah.
only Herb.
It must be a goblin thing.
yeah. Now I just
All
look
the
like a
crazy
dude.
carnivals
It's
you
not
walk
green
in by.
anymore.
Well, Maury goes, "Yeah, so have you guys gotten a chance to explore the carnival at all? I mean, I figured you guys might get a kick out of the Chimera Petting Zoo or the axe throwing or something. I don't know."
Hey, Maury, just a quick curiosity. Have you ever wanted to buy a floor seat to Michael Keys?
Have I ever wanted to buy a floor seat to Michael Keys? Are you kidding? I think everybody wants to buy a floor seat to Michael Keys, but I'm not made of money.
not-
Elle doesn't pay me enough to get a floor seat to Michael Keys. Are you kidding?
Unless you
Yeah.
get the really cheap, like, early bird special. I'm winking.
Oh, you told, yeah, but you know, if you get really lucky and get the early bird special that's also a lottery, then sometimes you can also get tickets, which is what may happen to me later this evening when I get the results back from my lottery number.
Well, I'm just saying,
Yeah.
if it's something you're interested in, I might know a certain feline that could hook you up. So just, just keep that in mind as the date approaches. I may know someone who has a single floor seat,
Mori hops on a barrel, so just so that she can set like a hand on Priz's shoulder and go, Priz, listen, I know you're not the biggest Michael Keys fan, but if you have a ticket to a Michael Keys concert, you should go to the Michael Keys concert. This is like a once-in-a-lifetime experience. And I know that you're like all, whatever in your head about it, but like, maybe it's a opportunity. You meet people who are in the music industry. Maybe that's your big break.
It could be learning experience,
Do you know he doesn't write most of his own material? You know that, right? I mean, it's just pirated. He just hangs out in bars and he steals everyone.
Sounds super cool. He hangs out with pirates? That's pretty sick.
Wow. What a renegade.
Pirates.
No, not his pirate song. Okay, that was a legitimately good song, but other than that one, the rest sucks so bad.
Really?
Added to the corkboard.
Yeah.
Herb, you need some more yarn over there?
No, I'm okay. Do you have like a ball you play with?
Mori goes, well, you guys have fun. I'm probably gonna go put some bets down on the frog catching, so, do what you guys want.
Well, right now I'm in the mood to smash something, so can we, do you want to go back to the hammer thing or throw an axe? Because I really, really feel like one of those is where I'm feeling right now.
I think Peter deserves a second shot at that hammer.
I'll give it a second shot, but also, Mori, I just have to ask before you go. You haven't happened to see who anywhere, right?
Listen, I don't, frankly, I think it's incredibly unethical that I was even complicit in bringing that thing on this city, alright?
But you were, so you
I know.
you should
And I will-
we're all in this together,
I will
Mori,
live with the weight of those sins for the rest of my goddamn life, alright? But, no, I got no clue where she is. And it scares me.
Okay, well, we need to, alright, nobody be alone, but also, if you do see her, start hooting really loud like Owlbear, and we will locate you, okay? So, everyone, keep that in mind.
I mean, that may be
we have
confusing.
sending stones, or we can hoot.
That may be
You can
confusing
hoot on the
considering the
sending
actual
stone,
owlbears
too.
that are at the carnival.
We don't know if she has Sending Stone. That whole system might be compromised, so,
You see Mori cast like a glance down at her sending stone, her hands shaking.
The comms are compromised.
But she goes, but yeah, no, it's fine. Go do whatever you want. I'm gonna go pet a dog so that I can calm down.
make sure it's a dog. Anyway, okay, we'll see you later, Mori.
Yeah, she walks away. So where are you guys headed?
Hammer? Back to the hammer.
Back to the hammer?
Peter's taking
Hammer gang.
All right. As you approach, as if sensing the tickets in your grasp, the carnival barker emerges from hiding, and he goes, "Hey, hello! You've returned to test your strength."
Right, and I want to ask you a question. Why there's no sign here about hammer will singe on contact if you touch it?
Just one ticket to play.
Oh, right.
Please, before you get on the hammer, you want me to heal your little beans there?
No, my little beans are fine. Thank you for noticing.
Okay, just want to make sure.
Yeah, I'll take a ticket. I'm really feeling like hammering something right now. So here's my ticket, Mister.
He takes the ticket. He takes the ticket from you, and as soon as he grabs it, it glows gold and then disappears into the air. And he goes, "All right, the hammer's all yours." And he gestures.
So athletics or strength?
Athletics,
I think you
yeah.
said. Mm. I would
I'm
say
gonna-
athletics is my strength. No, I'm sorry, Flynn.
No, I'm just gonna sneak over to Herb.
Hey, Herb, I think I don't know why Prison's upset, but he might need a little help. Could you roll could you fire off your Eldritch Blast at the bell? I don't know if you're really good at hiding it, but I think maybe we could get away with this.
I mean, I certainly could. I feel like it's spread out.
Well, I mean, maybe the bell will be louder. I'm not sure. Oh, he's going for it.
Wait. So I'm going to use Bardic Inspiration.
Can you use Bardic
It
Inspiration on
says-
yourself? Wait, hold.
It says,
hold.
oh no, I can't. I
Also,
can't.
hold.
I can't.
For
I
the
can't.
record, but also, you can't cast Bardic Inspiration after you've already rolled. So if you rolled and got
Okay.
a bad roll,
Okay, but no. For the record, you're right and not so right. The first one is I can't use it on myself. You're 100% correct. But the last line of it says this can be added after seeing the roll,
Oh.
but before knowing the outcome. So I can't hear what you're going to do about it first. But
retract
I
my
can't use it
statement
on myself. Well, I can't use it on myself, so I am in fact out of luck there.
what did
so.
you roll?
6.
Okay.
I'm going to cast Minor Illusion,
Uh-huh.
and I'm going to do a sound that sounds like just me saying bong. By the bell.
Could I-
So I don't panic.
Could we hear an example?
Yeah, bong.
Okay.
That was
Oh,
Yeah.
good job,
So
Priz.
Priz swings the hammer. It goes about a third of the way up the pole, and then everyone hears.
bong.
And the carnival barker turns his head to you, almost uncannily fast, Herb, and just goes, "Funny," and then turns to you, Priz, all without moving his shoulders. It's all just the swivel of his head, and goes, "Oh, sorry, old chum. Try again," and he holds out his hand for another ticket.
You know, Praise, you want me to try this time one more time, and maybe you sing me a little song. You give me a little. You could inspire me with your music, and we will see this bell be destroyed today. There will be no bell left.
Right. Yeah. Well, go ahead and let's see how you do. And if necessary, I could step in and do that. Right after I see what happens.
Okay, I will say really quick. I think the way Bardic Inspiration works is you use Bardic Inspiration, then you give a Bardic Inspiration dice to
Yeah.
someone,
Uh-huh.
and
they
then they
choose
can
when to
choose to use that die whenever they want.
Yes.
Yeah, after the roll is seen. So you can't be singing after you rolled is basically the thing.
Oh, I see. Yes. So for 10 minutes, the creature can add it, meaning you guys can add it to one ability check, attack
Right.
roll, or saving throw, and you can use it or not after you roll, but before you know the outcome.
So you could sing a beautiful tune, and Pewter could choose to not use it.
Yes.
I can use it later.
Yeah.
But after 10 minutes,
It's
I
a
forget.
surprise tool that will help us later.
Yeah, you have 10 minutes, sure. So I'm gonna actually, you know what, Pewter, I don't know that you need it, man. You're such a brute. And I lean over to Flynn, going, "But I'll do it for you, so you can do better."
Oh, good, because honestly, that hammer's taller than I am. I don't even know if I can lift it, but sure. We'll give it a try.
Yeah. Also, listen, hey Flynn, listen. When you do it, if you need the help, I'm gonna use my phantom hand, and what I'm gonna do is lift the little thing up to the top. So just be cool. We got this. All right, Pewter,
Wow.
knock it down.
Okay, well, I would have really liked the music, but I guess.
All right. You know what? I'm gonna do Bardic Inspiration for you too, Pewter. So there
does
you
that
go. I'm going
Oh.
to sing a song that is so inspiring that basically Pewter, you will just get that extra burst of energy if he needs it to accomplish something.
Okay, all right. What song are you
All
going
right.
to sing, Priz?
Oh, actually, it doesn't say. It just says a bonus action. It doesn't say I have to sing it, but I'm assuming
Bonus
that I am
action?
singing it.
What is a bonus action?
Well, a bonus action means that if I'm sitting here and
Okay,
I
I'm
want
going to swing the hammer now. I'm just
Okay.
gonna go for it.
All right, go ahead and roll athletics for me.
Okay, I got 22.
Okay. Uh, Pewter, you swing this hammer down with practiced precision, and it hits dead center. And you and your cohorts all watch as the little stone goes up and up and up, and about an inch before hitting the bell, slides back down. And the carnival barker goes, "Oh, what rotten luck! Would you like to try again?"
Yeah, one more time. Okay, there's no ticket.
The name of this
Flynn, I
episode
know you
is-
wanted to go.
The name
You
of
gotta
this
stay
episode
back.
is
I'm.
Pewter develops a gambling
Get it.
addiction.
I just have to hit this bell one time, Flynn, and then you can go. Okay.
Are there a
Alright.
line of like
Okay.
children behind?
I
Wait your turn.
can't wait to play on the hammer. I will say, Flynn, Priz, and Herb, if you would like to roll perception checks,
Sure.
Pewter, while you roll another athletics check, and presumably burn another ticket.
3. Did I? Okay.
16.
12.
12.
3.
Pewter, what did you roll in athletics?
I got a 15, but did I get a bardic inspiration that I
Yeah.
could put on there?
Yes, yes, you did.
What is it? A D?
Oh, it's
What is-
I'm on something else at the moment. 1 second.
It's a
It's a bonus
D8.
action. That is what he said.
It's a bonus action.
Let's not get into that. Basically, it's you get to re-roll. It's
No.
you can.
Nope.
Wait,
No.
oh, it's 1d8.
Yes,
1d8.
there you
There we go.
go.
All right, here we go.
What's a
Now it's
1d8?
No, it's too late
so-
for that. you dug this hole. You know what a D8 is.
I think it's 17 total. I think I got
Okay.
15 plus 2, so 17.
Yeah, you once again do not quite hit the bell. And Priz, while you are desperately trying to convince people that you don't know what a D8 is, you can't help but notice that as you observe this specific carnival game, that perhaps the stone doesn't seem capable of going all the way up to the top.
I'd like to use Mage Hand and physically grab the stone
Mm-hmm.
and try to push it all the way to the bell.
All right. So when you do that, you get a recoil spell cast on you for magically interfering with the game, which feels a lot like what's the word? Infernal Retribution? You know what I'm talking about? That spell?
Oh
A sick burn.
A sick burn.
Infernal Retribution.
I feel like I'm misremembering this spell. What is it?
no.
It's
No,
it's Infernal
Hellish
Rebuke.
Rebuke.
Hellish
Hellish
Rebuke.
Rebuke,
Thank
yeah,
you.
Oh,
Thank you. I was.
Inferno Rejection. I get it. Okay.
That's my bootleg version.
We have Hellish Rebuke at home.
Infernal Retribution. Yeah, you. All right, so that's gonna be. Let me roll. All right, that's gonna be 14 points of damage to you, Priz.
Oh my god.
And
Quick question though.
Uh-huh.
Did the stone make it to the top before that happened?
it depends
That
on
might-
your concentration level as you take 14 points of fire damage. The carnivore barker turns to you once again and goes, "Naughty, bad kitty."
Yeah. Yeah, speaking of naughty, you burnt my hands, and now I feel like you lit me up. I'd like to see the stone ring the bell, please. You can do it yourself, obviously, because you work here.
You are banned from the hammer. And he pulls out a little stamp, and he takes your burnt little toe beans, and he puts a big red stamp of banned on your hand. But it kind of gets muddled with the fur, so it ends up looking a little bit like...
And I quickly reach over with my hand on his forehead before the ink dries and go, there. And it just puts, I want to put the ink right on his face.
roll
on his
roll a sleight of hand check for me.
He's gonna like bite your head
Computer.
off. That was too powerful to be doing this.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm going to end up in
Peter.
jail. I'm going to end up in jail.
Peter, I swore he was going to use
20,
that tiny
22.
little hammer next to the big one called the ban hammer. I just assumed that was going to be used, but stamp is good too.
You,
That must be for something serious.
Priz, you put your paw hand on his forehead and immediately are burned once again. And I'm gonna need you to take another 4 points of damage.
What the? This is worse than a Keys concert. All right, fine.
You know,
most
Priz
children
is
learn after touching the stove like once, but it's 3 times.
You know, and also Priz is taking this very well for being like on fire currently. Like his mane is on fire. I can't imagine it feels good.
It smells pretty bad. I don't know if you guys smell that.
I can't.
Yeah.
But thank you for throwing that in my face again, Flynn. We've talked about this.
Oh, sorry, big guy. Yeah, I forgot about that.
It's okay. I forgive if you give me another one of those tickets so I can go ahead and just win this next time, you know? Actually, give me 1 sec. I'm gonna reach over to Priz and do lay on hands really quick.
Uh-huh.
So he doesn't die at the carnival because he'd really bring me down.
You hear a voice behind you,
Um,
Pewter, that's like, "Oh, Mommy, when is it gonna be my turn on the hammer? Oh boy, I can't wait!"
Okay, well, you're gonna wait a little bit longer, okay? Because I just have to win, and then your tiny, scrawny form can try. But, you know, I don't even know why you're wasting your time if I can do it. Nobody here can do it. That's not you, not you, not you, little girl. Just go home.
She looks at you with the biggest, wettest eyes and goes, "You don't believe in me?"
Well, you know, I think that, well, okay, you know, you give it a try, we'll see. But I just don't know. I mean, it seems pretty tough, and you seem so small and fragile.
She waddles towards you and holds out her hands for the hammer.
Oh, real quick, what was
Okay.
the heel? What was the heel on that?
You need, like, I give you, like, 28, isn't that right?
What?
The burn really affected his processing.
Didn't you need, like, 28?
He took 14 plus another 4.
18. I'm 18.
Oh, another 4. Okay, so 18. I'll just give you 18.
Oh. Thanks, man.
It sounds so
Yeah,
sad.
of course.
He's
My
still
hair-
smoldering a little bit.
The pain goes away, but the hair still singes and it
Yeah.
smells bad, so leave me alone.
I think you look great, Praise. It looks like you're doing some cool rock star look or something.
I will say the little girl waddles up and she does not hit the hammer hard enough to move it to the top. And she looks really sad. And then the mother walks up and is like, "All right, we'll go get ice cream." And she kind of glares at you, Pewter, as she takes her hand and walks away.
No, okay, hold on. I'm a nice guy, okay? So let's give it one more shot, little girl. Here, I'll give you my ticket. You can do one more with my ticket, okay? Let's get one more try for little girl.
Are we keeping track of
And-
how many tickets
You
you
spent so long on this one game.
There are other games.
Yeah.
What I was gonna do this time, though, is when she gets the hammer and she's starting to, like, gear up,
Uh-huh.
I would like to just whack the back of the hammer. So, like, as she starts arcing it down, I want to, like, hit it super hard. Let me see
Can
if
you
there's
roll
something.
an
I'm
attack
trying to see
roll
if there's
for
a.
me?
Oh man.
Sure, sure.
He's gonna kill a little girl.
Have you seen a
We're gonna
small
get-
person? Have you ever seen a small person try to shoot a shotgun?
You get a 1 on
Alright.
this. We're getting kicked out of the Citadel forever. Get away.
Punting a child.
Well, I got a 10.
Okay, right down the
Um,
middle.
3
You-
plus 7.
Uh-huh.
Great. Okay.
You attempt this very delicate maneuver of hitting the back of the hammer while the little girl rears back to to swing it down. Instead, you miss, but because you put so much force into it, it kind of just looks like the girl suplexed you into the hammer. It's not what happened, it's like your own momentum carried you forward, but it looks like you got suplexed by a 4-year-old.
Oh, wait. How did that happen? I'm trying to visualize.
You
So
punched
am
so
I
good
down?
that you
I'm-
flung yourself upside
I'm
down.
on. Oh, okay, I'm on the button thing.
You are. I will actually say, because you're so tall, that when you basically forward flip, your heel smacks into the bell, and the carnival barker looks somewhat upset, and you see him withdraw the stamp once again and walk over.
Hold on. No. I was just trying to help. We both know she did not stand any chance.
The stamp approaches your forehead.
Okay, I accept my fate.
He stamps the word banned on your forehead.
Okay, this is humiliating. Little girl, I hope you had a good time, because I have not.
The little girl is pointing and giggling at you. She does actually seem to be in a considerably better mood.
Okay, alright, well, I get up and I see the mom. Is she happier now?
Yeah, the mom seems
all?
content.
Okay, I pull out a pamphlet and I say, oh, well, you know what? Little girl, maybe you could get it next time with the strength of the boulder on your side. Here you go, read up. And one for you, Mom. There
The
you
mom
go.
immediately looks
See?
upset again.
Not total loss.
Alright. Well, there's a line now, and so you all have been booted to the back of the line, and half of your group is banned.
Yeah. I think we should maybe go try out another game.
Yeah. Let's do a different one.
Alright, so...
You guys pick this time.
And off to the side while the little girl stuff was going on, I was very careful that no one noticed I was licking my paws.
I'll say there's a sign kind of towards the center of the carnival with a couple different stuff pointed out. This is not an exhaustive list, but the big things is the axe throwing. There is the frog catching. It's spelled like frog, but with an extra R. Frog catching, where Maury said she was going to place bets. There is the Chimera Petting Zoo. And there's also a shots. It's not any more specific than that. That's all it says. And there's also an eating contest. Again, very non-specific.
Guys, I think the shots game has to be for everybody, right?
Yeah.
Like, I'd
Okay,
probably
it's a
bet the most
shot.
inclusive one. Yeah.
We could
But
give it a shot.
Ah,
But I don't know. Something's calling me to the frog catching contest. I don't know. What do you guys think?
Sounds good to me.
We get to
think
catch
you
the
go with
frog,
your-
or do we have to?
you-
Yeah, I don't know.
Go with your guts, Flynn. You want to play with frogs? We could go play with frogs. You know. Lead the way. We're following you.
Okay.
Wait, really? Oh, okay.
Yeah, go ahead, big guy.
To the
Frog it is.
frogs.
You march onward towards the frogs. And I need everyone to roll a perception check for me.
Okay, and also, yeah, I was gonna let him get ahead a little bit, and then I wanted to try to talk to Herb and Priz too before we get there.
Okay.
I got a
11.
14.
14, 11.
Oh, a juicy natural 1.
Juicy
I got a
natural.
natural one too.
Oh no!
Boy, howdy. All right. None of you notice anything.
Okay, can I talk to
Yes.
them?
Yeah.
Hey, Herb, please.
Yeah?
Fall back here for a sec. I noticed we were all talking about it, but Flynn gave us very generous gift. I feel like I don't know about you guys. I did not get gift for Flynn. Did anybody else get gift for Flynn?
No, but I think he's super rich.
You know what? I was getting same vibe from him because like he's always giving all the shiny rocks to Leaf and Iggy and everyone.
Well, I mean, he's a missile pot. I mean, I've heard missile pots are famous everywhere. I mean, I
So-
don't know if he has a trust.
So that store, that is his family, right?
I don't know if it's his family, but I can tell you, in all my travels, I've never ran into another missile pot that wasn't part of that family.
Yeah.
Let the record show that Priz has never run into another missile pot.
Oh, he's not wrong.
That is canon.
He's not wrong.
lying by omission.
It's now canon.
Well, he said it's a super common name, so you'd think he would have.
Well, all that aside, he's done very nice things for us lately. I feel like we need to get him something. And I know that he really likes shoes, so I was thinking we could like make him some shoes,
Yeah,
There's
that's a
something to
great
think about.
idea. And I can get them bedazzled.
Oh yeah, you'll bedazzle them, and Priz, you could like, I don't know, you could
Put hair on
put
them.
some fur on them or something.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
the slippers with the hair on the
Oh,
inside.
sorry, there's a bug in my throat. Hey, you guys doing okay back there?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Flynn is like a
Right
full
behind
20
you.
feet ahead of you guys at this point.
Extremely obvious because he's gigantic. So he like stops moving and he's like, "Hey, please."
I don't think you're going to get him out of those fine boots he's wearing. I'm just saying.
Maybe
those
when
are
he's
pretty awesome.
sleeping, we take his boots and we can make them better.
Oh, this is a good idea. He would love that.
I think he might.
Yeah.
As you all are walking, Flynn, you are quite a bit ahead of your group at this point. And with your natural 1 in perception,
Yep.
You don't need-
you really don't pick up on any of their conversation. Instead, you accidentally, as you're kind of glancing back, noticing that your friends are lagging quite a bit behind, you accidentally run into someone. And you hear a voice go, oh my gosh, Flynn, I'm so sorry. I didn't see you there. And it's Liz.
Hi, Liz. You're looking pretty today. You picked out a dress then?
I did. Just pretend the art reflects that.
Yeah, I mean, with my current eyesight and all the stuff happening at the carnival, you would say that I'm not really catching much of anything. So I'm glad I could tell. Wow. So wait, weren't you coming here to hold hands with somebody?
Oh, yeah, he's right over there. And she points to someone who appears to be holding a gigantic owlbear plushie that kind of seems to be covering like most of their face. She kind of takes your hand and like pulls you over to introduce you. She goes, "Hi, yeah, here, let me get this out of your way." And she takes the owlbear plushie, and standing on the other side of the owlbear plushie is
Leave.
the most alarming
Wow.
thing is that
Is
he
that
is
his
6
normal
feet tall.
size?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Could you do this the whole time?
Do what? I don't I don't know what you're talking about. Hi, crazy seeing you again, Flynn, in these totally normal circumstances.
Can I roll an insight?
Yeah,
just
you can.
To, like, see if I picked he's trying to hide anything. Okay, all right. I got a 23, so
Okay.
I'm picking up. I'm picking up a little bit.
Yeah.
One perception, but oh, yeah. He's what a great guy. Priz, Pewter, hey, look who it is, our totally normal friend.
Whoa.
I love that this is a 22.
I didn't say I was
Oh,
gonna.
that's fair. It's a 22 on insight, not on deception.
Flynn is a notoriously bad liar.
Leaf sees.
Hi, Leaf. How are you doing?
Leaf sees that all four of you are here, and somehow it gets even more panicked. Liz turns to him and goes, "Oh, so you've met all of them before?" And Leaf goes, "Yeah, I mean, you know how it is. There's not that many people working here, so I mean, yeah, we've met, we've run into each other. Hey guys," and he kind of like,
Yeah.
Hey, Leaf.
Also, not that many sages around, you know what I mean? So he's kind of a big deal, this guy.
you
Yeah, he's a very big deal. A lot bigger than I am.
you see Liz turn to Leaf and go, wait, hold on. You were brought here as a sage?"
He's a big deal, yeah.
It's a really, really big deal.
Why do you guys keep saying big? Am I missing something?
You see Leaf kind of shoot all of you a glare, and he kind of turns to Liz. He's like, I mean, I didn't want to lead with that. It felt like, we could talk over there, if you want. I'll fill you in. Hey, it was so nice seeing you guys. Crazy. And he kind of like starts trying to lead Liz away from you all.
I am staring intently at the amulet and really heavily considering.
Hey, Flynn. Flynn, quick question. What time do you usually go to sleep?
Oh, I mean,
Just curious. I glance at prison. Herb.
you're not gonna. I trust you guys, I guess. A couple
We're
hours
normal.
after sundown. Are we having a party or something? I don't know how late this carnival goes.
Oh, no, we were all wondering what time you go to sleep. I'll tell you, I go to sleep at, well, I sleep, yeah. Kind of.
Yeah, do you close your eyes when you just lay down? I don't know. You don't kind of sleep at all.
Well, I think from what I understand of sleep, it's about the same as everybody. You know, it's at the same exact time every day. I cease to function, and then it's like nothing happens, and then I am awake at the same time every morning. So,
I guess that would be sleep. But yeah, no, I'm a pretty good sleeper. I don't. Sorry if I snore, you guys, but it's hard to wake me up once I'm down.
now snoring is good. Any amount of extra noise to. Anyway, but yeah, no, just think about what time you want to go to sleep tonight, and then let us know. And yeah, there's no reason.
Okay. Well, you guys, I feel really energized, guys. Like I think I can go way past bedtime tonight. So like, we're doing it all tonight.
Okay, well, you know, don't wanna stay up too late because some of us used to function at the same exact time every day. So,
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Is that something that happens to you, Peter? Like no matter where you are, you just stop?
well, you know, I feel like I don't think about this all the time, but yeah, it happens. I think I can try to push through sometimes, but definitely not more than once in like a while.
Oh, okay. Wait, weren't we just talking to Leaf and Liz, where did they go?
They have disappeared. Leaf led her off so fast. But you have managed to find yourself at the frog catching. They appear to have fenced off an area, and it seems to be operating very similarly to Catch the Greased Pig type game, except it is a frog the size of an adult pig. And there are a lot of people running around trying to grab it, and failing, as it is very slippery, and also the consequence for holding on and then letting go is often getting dropped from about 20 to 30 feet in the air as the frog jumps around.
Yes. I don't know what, if something is telling me this is where I was meant to be.
We did a lot like this back in my town, but we did it with people instead of frogs.
There's a lot to unpack there.
Well, like every once in a while, we'd capture a human and bring him back and grease him up, try and catch him.
Did these people live afterwards, or?
I don't know.
Maybe.
I will say, huddling kind of around, there are a lot of people who are cheering, and there is a little booth where people have been placing bets. There's a blackboard with kind of a bunch of stuff written down, and huddled around, once again standing on a barrel, is Maury, who is cheering currently for someone or other. Evidently, she has placed bets on this.
You know, guys, I think that maybe I shouldn't. I don't want to crush or destroy the frogs. And after the whole situation with the little girl and the slipping and the falling down, I think I just sit this one out. I go sit with Maury, find out what this whole betting thing is. You know, it sounds interesting.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that seems fine.
This episode really is just Pewter discovers gambling. I will say
I
from...
approached the vendor.
Oh, sorry?
No, I was just gonna say I'm approaching the vendor, but you go ahead.
Yeah. You approach the vendor, and there is a blackboard for people who are placing bets, but there is also a sign-up sheet where you can sign up to compete. And I will say, from where you guys are, you can see two of the other attractions, kind of on the left and right of this little arena. And you see the axe throwing, which looks pretty standard. There's a line of a lot of big, burly men and women who are trying to look cool throwing the axes. But even from here, you do see that there are people landing bullseyes, so it doesn't appear to be rigged like the first game. And then on the other side, you can see what you only assume to be shots, because someone has set out like three dinner-long tables with just shot glasses. Like, there's got to be over 400, 500 shot glasses of all different colors. And there's a lot of people just sort of standing around, like, staggering, with various magical effects that seem to be plaguing them. And it seems like it's almost like a prank booth. Yeah.
So, quick question:
Mm-hmm.
the frog catching.
Yes.
I ask for a reason. Would dexterity be the important part in that?
Who's to say?
You're to say.
I mean,
I thought I was asking the person in charge. Okay.
We have to just be in the ring and figuring it out.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like you can approach the vendor and be like, "Here's my stat sheet. What do you think my chances are?"
No. What I was gonna do was walk over to Flynn, and I was gonna put my hand on his shoulder and use enhance ability. But it's very specific things that does, depending.
Yeah, if you're trying to reassure me there, Priz, I'm pretty fast. I'm like really fast. But my only concern is when I get a hold of one of these things, I'm gonna need to hold on really tightly, and I kind of hold out my like really thin arms. If you could help me in that avenue, a little bit of strength, you know.
Well, yeah, you know what? best of luck, and whatever I've got, I'm giving it to you now. So I'm casting, let me see, I'm casting level 3 enhance ability and on him when I touch him.
All right. You do that. So that you take that strength. You're doing the
It depends on what is needed, and then I can read what this does for that.
All right. I assume Flynn is entering.
Oh yes. Sign up sheet already has Flynn M on there. I am stretching. I'm limbering up. I've taken my boots off and put them on a nice little terry cloth off to the side so they don't get mud on them, and I've rolled up my pants.
How does the work?
You take a
Is it
glance at the list, by the way, and towards the top, you see the name Albin S. that has been scratched out.
Oh no.
But yeah, you are given a Frorg helmet, which is kind of just a leather padded helmet that they legally are required to give you, and then you are kind of shooed into the ring, and there are about a handful of other people who are all here currently. It sort of just seems like a not real rhyme or reason, like people just sort of leave when they get tired or injured. And so there's about like 5 people, none of which that you recognize, that are currently trying to capture this. And I have to emphasize, there's nothing fantastical about it. It's just a very large frog. Like, that's all it is.
Yeah.
Grab it, Flynn! Grab it!
I am speed. All right. I assume because the enhance ability, you have to choose when you cast it. You gave me some bull strength. I'm hoping, but who knows?
It actually says, well, I didn't know if you're looking for, cat's dexterity, which would be an advantage on dexterity, and you do not get hurt falling from 20 feet or less.
As a character, I have already said I am very fast and dexterous.
Bull strength. The target has advantage on strength checks, and his or her carrying weight doubles.
Perfect. All right, and I sprint. I'm gonna use. I don't know how you're rolling this, but I'm spending a key point to do Step of the Wind.
All right.
And dashing for both my action and bonus action to catch the first frog. So I have 150 feet of movement.
Okay. The
And
frog.
if you glance in the stands really quick, you see Pewter standing up with more. He's holding a bunch of like ticket stubs. He's like, "Come on, Flynn! Flynn, come on, please!"
The frog is in your sights.
Oh my god.
The frog came in a little bit bigger than I thought he would.
That's perfect.
Oh, he's the large one.
Frog is gonna go behind the wood drop where he belongs.
Right now, frog's sitting on my face. There we go.
There we go.
Or now, what if he becomes a pet? Who knows?
Maybe Mr. Toad.
The frog is in your sights. And you use a key point. Go ahead. I'm gonna need you to roll a couple rolls here. One, with your speed, I think that you can clear the distance to him. But first,
My jumping is also doubled, which
Yes.
is fun because I can leap taller than they can.
Oh, fun. Roll an acrobatics check for me.
So the frog jumps in the air, and you Dragon Ball Z teleport back.
That's a 21, and I just imagine like I squat down into the mud and just like leap through, and I was there at one point, and now I'm like behind one of the frogs, grabbing it in a suplex.
While mid-air, you catch this frog who makes a surprised clearly not expecting to see someone in the air with it. As you grab the frog by the, I don't know what they're like, jowl bits, I mean, there's some handle-looking bits.
The shell.
Oh, it's so mucusy. Oh,
Yeah.
I did not anticipate this.
Uh,
Ah.
I need you to roll a survival check for me. That's my disgust check.
Little did you know I'm proficient. 15.
15. Okay, you manage to grit your teeth and bear the gross sliminess as it lands, and you're kind of shaken with the thump as it continues hopping around, and you hear rising cheers from the audience as this is the most someone has managed to secure a frog so far. Sorry, a frog. The loudest
It
of
is
which.
bigger than me.
friend!
Yeah.
Flynn! Strike the boulder!
I will say,
Ah.
Maury did go and buy tickets for you as well when she saw you were entering, because she is pals with you. So she's also cheering like, yeah, hell yeah, that's my friend over there. I am gonna need you to roll a athletics check to hold on.
Okay. So that is okay. I do have advantage. Thank you, bull strength. All right.
I feel like I need tenser music than this. Hold on.
Not great, even with an advantage. 9.
Okay.
Ugh.
You lose grip on one of your hands and are kind of slung to the side as you are now dangling halfway off this frog.
I still got this. I still got this.
There's gasps from the crowd, and it's looking tense. You see some of the other people who are in the ring with, well, Flynn, you don't really notice this, you're a little preoccupied at the moment, but everyone else, you notice that some of the fellow competitors have given up and are just now standing on the sides watching Flynn. I am gonna need Flynn to roll a Constitution check.
Just Constitution or saving throw?
Constitution saving throw.
Okay. 17.
Okay. You
Wow.
manage to hold on as this
Ugh.
frog swings you around. And
Nice Fergie. Can I call you Fergie?
roll an animal handling check so that the frog can assess the nickname.
Ooh, that's a 21. I met my new Fergie.
You see when you... Okay, just to clarify that I'm hearing it correctly, you're calling it Fergie?
Yes, but that Fergie.
Fergie, okay, understood.
Fergie.
Fergie.
Someone say fur.
Fergie, as if like one of those singing bass fish are there with like the batteries low, and so it's like Fergie. You see its eyes kind of tilt towards you as you call it Fergie. And it actually stops jumping, giving you enough time to hop on its back proper. And it almost kind of tilts its head as if not knowing what to do next. Now the goal of Ferg catching is that you need to guide it to basically a smaller pin on the edge of the ring to secure your win.
Oh no. I was like a dog with the mail truck. I just assumed I just had to catch it. All right, Fergie. We can do this together. I believe in you. What? Oh, no, I don't understand. That's okay. We can do this. I will try to guide it towards the pin with like little gentle hops.
All right. With your animal handling, you have managed to maneuver this frog into following your orders. However, I need one last athletics check to see if you can hang on. For all the beans.
For all the beans. Well, for all the beans, a 14.
14. All right. I'm gonna
It's
roll
so
something.
slimy.
All right. One hop. Your boots are starting to slip. 2
Wait,
hops.
I'm not wearing my boots. Ah.
You feel the jowls loosening? I don't fucking know.
Is he aroused?
yes.
What's happening?
There are gasps and shock from the crowd as you barely hang on, and right as you lose your grip, you catch just at the bitter end as Fergie crosses the chalk white line into the pin. There's an eruption of cheers from the crowd
Whoa!
as I don't even know if I have dramatic enough music for this. Hold. There we go.
Is Peter
You
crying?
find
Me and
you
Maury
have
are hugging.
won. You and Fergie have done it.
I grab a mucusy toady toe and I lift it up with my hand. Yeah. I'm alive. And like I try to help him take a bow.
It's a little difficult considering he's kind of already leaned over. But you see he swipes a tongue over both of his eyeballs, which could be a victory thing. Who knows? And you have a beautiful moment. Flynn, you are approached by a carnival person who goes,
Helen Scouts.
yes, hello, we are the Frog Department of the world.
And now we learn that the DM has never seen any sports ever.
No, you see,
Yes, we're the official ministry of.
Dog sports. Bird sports.
Or ESP Ferg.
He's just a sporting thing.
The Committee on the Union.
yes, we are the Frog Department of Justice, and
Oh no, you're under arrest.
we would like to put your name in the Frog Hall of Fame, which will be projected into the stars for eternity.
Oh wait, like right now, or is like this in the future? Can this be a different date? Does it have to be my name?
I suppose you could choose the Frog's name, but no one's ever chosen the Frog's name before.
I look to Fergie. He
His eyes are glossy and wide.
he earned it.
Bobby has a sock.
Fergie earned it. His name, her name, their name should be up there.
The person from the Department of Frogging kind of nods and goes, "You are the one," and he goes to shake your hand.
Oh, mucusy and all.
Yeah.
I clasp hands, shaking it as fast as I can.
He nods and he goes, "You'll be hearing from us." And then he walks into the nearest bush and disappears into the topiary.
Hey, Flynn.
Wow.
Flynn, was that the commissioner of the NFL, the National Ferg League?
No. It was the sister organization. It's the local college leagues, the magical universities. It's I believe they're the FUJ, the Fur Department of Justice.
Oh, right. Yeah, I don't watch the minors a lot. Well, hey, congratulations. You look great out there.
I honestly have never felt so amazing. Thank you guys. Pewter, what is that
Peter
you're holding
rushes
over there?
Peter rushes over with Maury, and I don't know if Maury's helping, but Peter picks Flynn up and throws him into the air to catch him, not to like hurt him. He's like, "You did it! You did it! Oh, Flynn, this means so much." I told that guy that I thought you would win, and he said, "Put your tickets where your mouth is," and I did. I gave him all the tickets, and then Mori explained it a little more in detail, and
We
I think I'm
cleaned
realizing.
up.
Yeah, this is my favorite thing now. I really like this.
No, you don't understand. We've got more tickets than probably like anyone in the carnival, because Pewter put all his tickets down. And the thing is, you were brand new, so you were technically an underdog. And I put down tickets as well, so we got like... This is like 70 tickets. Which I know
Yes,
doesn't
I
sound
don't
like a
know
lot. But like...
I don't know what he was thinking. He said underdog. I said my friend is not a dog. He's a little guy, you know. And so I thought this guy doesn't know what he's talking about. He can't even see straight. So I think we're doing pretty good now. I can go back to the hammer game. So
I don't think you can. I think you got banned, Peter. I know you maybe don't know what that says, but
well,
Peter,
I
what-
can't do that only because it's on my own face.
well, that's fair. I guess I wouldn't be able to read that either.
Maury puts a
Peter,
towel
we-
over Flynn's shoulders, like Little Mac style. It's like, you did good out there, kid. I'm proud of you.
I'm like covered in mucus
Yeah.
and mud. Yeah. Oh. Where are my boots? Are my boots okay?
Who did you leave your boots with?
Priz was the last person I talked to. I put them on a nice little cloth for my pocket and set them off to the side.
Yeah.
I don't know if
They were-
Priz
they
actually
were-
grabbed them, but
Well, no, they were beside me. I was actually preoccupied watching you.
You all return to the booth, and with great shock and dismay, you find that where Flynn's boots once were is nothing but a series of what appears to be mucus, though different from that of your beloved Fergie. This mucus is strange in that the trail towards and away appears to be two lines, as if someone has rolled something and then rolled it away. Some sort of object with two wheels.
what? Guys,
Yeah.
my boots. We have to find. Wait, Priz, please tell me they're just in your bag. This is a joke.
Look, you never asked me to watch your boots, man. I mean, I patted you on the shoulder and you said, okay, off I go. Oh, I didn't know you wanted me to keep an eye
Oh.
on something.
Peter winks at Priz. He goes, "Oh, yeah, Priz was watching them? Oh, well, they're probably fine. They'll probably turn up, right, Priz?" I wink again.
No, you
Oh,
don't. Guys, you don't understand. I'll be in so much trouble. Where are they? Oh, no.
Go get them.
I
at
start looking around on the ground.
missile- Can't you just go get them at the missile pot store?
Oh, I'm totally ignoring that.
I-
I'm just like on the ground, like scouring, looking for
Yeah,
clues. Like,
uh,
oh no.
Flynn's shoes are gone.
Oh,
I know.
I look at Herb and I kind of gesture him over to me and Priz while Flynn is like
Yeah.
looking in the bushes or whatever. And I'm like, okay, so Priz, you have the shoes. Should we get to work?
No,
Or what,
God.
did you hide them somewhere?
No, seriously, I didn't take them. I'm standing right here and there's a clear trail going off in the distance. I didn't do it.
That's very clever to put like a surprise or like a red herring.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was
yeah.
good going there, but you don't have to lie to us, Priz. You know, we're in on this together. You know, where you put the shoes.
Yeah, I think you should like get old detective hat and go follow that trail. I'm not doing this as a game. It's if you want his boots. Again, I'm worried about that, but I would go that away and follow that trail.
So you
Oh.
don't have them?
I don't have them, mate. I don't.
Mm.
Flynn, are you following the trail?
No, I if I could investigate first, just
Sure.
to see if there's any
Yeah, you
insight.
can go ahead and investigate.
That's a 7.
A 7. Your boots are gone.
Guys, okay, I look thoroughly everywhere, and it's very clear to me that this is like a conspiracy on another level. Like the cult was like small potatoes compared to this. We need to get the Citadel and all the Oasis guards on this. And oh no.
Okay, well, the guards are preoccupied with a certain lamb hunt.
You hear distant
but
screams.
oh, do we actually? Because Peter would have to go check that out.
It's probably just kids having fun on one of the rides. I wouldn't worry about it.
It could be, but it might not be.
Okay, I have to go look really quick. I feel very obligated to go look into this. But before, I guess I'll help look for the shoes really quick, because I guess that's also pretty important. You know, shoes. So I'll do a quick investigation. Oh, I got a 14.
Okay.
It was a -1, but it was a 14.
All right.
Oh,
I will put on my illusory detective gear. I'm making a minor illusion for the moment until I find like a leathersmith.
Uh-huh.
And I will start like looking at the trail to see if I can find any clues.
The game is afoot.
investigation.
Yeah.
Yes.
Investigation for you as well.
A 6.
So, oh boy.
Wait, don't I get like an advantage? Didn't like don't I get something for like
You
Albin being friends
You know
with him?
what? I feel like this is enough in that realm that I'll give you advantage on this.
Okay.
I feel like
Okay.
it's only like okay, you get advantage on moments when you are going full Sherlock Holmes with the illusory like
I see,
hat and
okay.
pipe and everything.
In-
Like
incredible,
that's
yeah.
when it matters.
I also love the idea though of there being like a crime scene you're investigating, and you've got all this gear, and you're like, it could be anywhere. We got to keep our eyes open. And then Pewter's like, "What is this crazy thing?" He's holding like a bloody dagger.
It's Herb is so much the like John Mulaney bit of like the look, a puddle of the probably the murderer's blood. Gross, clean that up. Back to my hunch.
A lot of my detective work will be tasting things I find.
What was that second roll with advantage?
Oh, 13.
13. Okay. Pris,
12, sorry.
anything from you?
Math is hard.
not worth mentioning.
All
The
right.
5.
Okay. Herb and Pewter, you both see that the trail, which again is very distinct from the frogs, it's some other mysterious substance, with the twin wheels, seem to be leading off towards the shots booth. So that, I mean, that seems to lead pretty strongly in that direction.
Maybe it's one of like a really small frog, but like it's got one of those like disabled cat wheelchairs where they put their like hind legs. I think that's my running theory at the moment.
Not
Frank, you
wow,
would never do
idea I've
that.
heard.
All right, I guess we start following the
All right.
trail.
Well, I have to go check out those screams. So I'll
Conveniently,
tell
the
you what.
screams are in the direction that the trail leads.
Oh, okay. Well, that is convenient. 'Cause I really want to help with the shoes, Flynn. You're a great friend, but people could be being murdered right now. So
Maury goes,
It's a close priority.
hey, I'll go ask around. You follow the trail, but I'll let you know if I find him, Flynn.
Oh, thank you. All right.
are you talking about the shoes too, or are you talking about the screams of the innocent? I just wanted to make sure.
Maury goes, both, and then goes away.
Okay, remember, hoot like owl. Okay. All right, let's go.
You walk over to the shots booth, where again people are all kind of mumbling about under various forms of magical influence, and you once again run into a familiar face, who goes, "Oh, is that you all, or am I hallucinating?"
You're hallucinating.
Oh, okay.
Not both.
No, it's fun. I'm UCL, and she is floating in the air, and she goes, "It's great. If I hiccup, and you see her teleport like 5 feet away, and she goes, "Also, I think that unicorn is mine," and she points to nothing.
Oh. So I was right. Yeah, you might be
Have you
hallucinating.
been drinking the 8-ball juice again? We talked about this.
No,
It's
no,
really
no,
not
no,
for
no,
you.
no, I didn't do any of that. No, I've had 3 of these lovely drinks here, and she gestures, and she goes, it's crazy, the number of tables appears to be multiplying. And, you see those shot glasses lined up, of various different colors, and they look quite appetizing.
Yeah, but what
Can
boots
I
are
do
she
a
wearing?
wisdom saving throw to see if I am tempted by the...
Yeah, you can roll a wisdom saving throw to see if you're tempted.
Oh, natural 20, okay.
Oh, okay.
No. Strict abstinence. I'm on the job. I never drink on the
Oh.
job.
No.
Also, fun fact, something I got when I leveled up. Anyone within 10 feet of me gets, I think, +3 on their saving throws.
Oh.
Oh,
Something
That's
to keep
really cool.
in mind.
I mean, none of you have to
What?
drink the silly juice, but, you know.
I'm on the job. I'm too
Yeah, that's
serious.
fair, that's fair.
Pewter's gonna, just because he was offered, he's being polite, he'll walk over, pick up one, pour out the juice, and then eat the bottle with a glass.
With all of the strangeness going on with the people who are drinking these shots, that completely flies under the radar and no one thinks anything of it.
It's okay. It's not great. Okay, we should keep going now.
Priz, we have to find the boots. We have to find the boots for the concert because they're really special to me. You know what I mean? The concert, the Michael Keys concert. It's just we need to make sure we find them.
Yeah, right. I'll walk over and have a drink, mate.
Oh, okay.
I
So
walk-
you're taking one of the shots.
Yeah, because I'm not having the best day between being set on fire by a vendor and the Michael Keys concert. I'm having
Yeah.
a rough time.
You roll a D100 for me.
Is that a real thing, or are you just messing with me?
That's it's a real thing.
It's in the bottom left of D&D Beyond.
I never know when these youngsters are like, yeah, Dad, roll a D2000. Wow, there really is one.
Yes.
Okay.
I was not Sunday goofing you.
I have rolled a 29.
29. All right.
That's good.
Oh wow, this is like the most boring thing you could have rolled. This is the wild magic table, just to be frank, because I need to preface it
Okay,
with
dude.
that, because the one he got was you become slightly intoxicated and have difficulty concentrating.
That one
And
was
just,
just
for the record, that's what I was hoping for.
Slightly.
Slightly intoxicated.
Lightly.
There's so much funny stuff that could have happened, and instead you just get normal, slightly
You're a little
drunk.
buzzed.
No, listen, the one song,
my
listen,
God.
listen, I'm fine, and we gotta find some boots.
I feel like Priz is the type of
Poopsie.
person who pretends to be more drunk than he is.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm the one that give the blood alcohol to Salil, but I'm always like so.
But L
Find
looks at
some
you.
boots.
L goes, "Oh, boots! Oh, I saw the Bloomin' carrying boots.
A what?
The what?
The Bloomin'. They were gliding along without a care in the world on their
Wait, yeah,
weird
the Blue-
half wagons.
Okay, so that's definitely... okay.
Yeah, were these blue men in like a group or what?
There were multiple of them. They seemed to be traveling in some sort of unit."
Before we leave, I'd like to collect 5 of these shots and pour them into a bottle
Oh no!
discreetly.
Oh no!
Do a
mean-
suicide.
Oh no!
Jungle juice.
You certainly can.
Okay.
Keep that bomb right next to the bees.
Yeah.
For emergencies.
Sure, emergencies.
You're just creating
to
the
the bees,
horrible
here's what
Molotov
happens.
cocktail.
I need to add the bees item to my
Yeah.
actual character sheet.
But Elle goes, "They were so nice, other than the fact that their faces kept moving. And I
Oh,
couldn't understand a word they were saying. but they seemed like they had kind souls.
Which way did they go when they rolled off?
Oh, well, they sort of went somewhere in that direction, and she gestures to, like, half the carnival. But, in that
Randy,
range,
You need help, friend. You need us to pull you down from there.
Oh, will probably be fine. I'll just call Maury. She normally is the person who deals with this sort of stuff. And I'm going to go lay down with my unicorn. And she sort of stumbles off towards, again, nothing. But I will say, in the the direction that she gestured, is that trail. And you do see these, what was one, now it looks like 2 more sets of wheels have approached and formed a little squadron of 3. But they seem to have darted off to a different part of the festival.
I told you guys, this is clearly an organized effort. This is a con beyond anything ever perpetrated. This is so much bigger than anything that Miss Tuffet could ever do. We really need to follow this.
I didn't believe you before, but these people do sound pretty strange, so I'm inclined to believe something is going on.
Well, I'm with you, mate. I mean, if I lost my, shirt, I'd hope you guys would all help me too.
Yeah, okay.
Are you a potion that fixes this?
I will-
Or is it hangovers?
I mean, I think you've used lay on hands to cure intoxication before.
I'm
Oh.
fine.
You can find Iggy.
You know what? Yeah, I'll give you it cures like a poison or affliction.
Narcan spell.
Let's see.
What if I'm bothering you, I can drink my hangover potion. It'll probably take care of this.
I can cure a disease or neutralize a poison.
Yeah, that works.
You're like, yeah, why not?
If this was any other affliction, I would say no. But because he got the most boring one on the table, yeah, sure.
Okay, I'll put that on, buddy. I
Is that
splashed a
another
little
drink?
water.
You got another drink? I'll take it. Yeah, I'll take that.
Pewter splashes Priz with like a little bit of boulder water. I imagine Priz reacts like a cat would. It's like,
What the? What was that about?
Priz, you are perfectly sober now.
Oh, right. Hey, wow. I'm wet. I don't like being wet. What?
Yes, okay, we have to catch the blue man and get Flint's shoes back now, because
Oh, that's
apparently
right.
green man is okay, but Herb says blue man is a no-go, so we got to go get him.
That group's
Um,
violent. Let's go, guys. Let's go. What's everybody waiting for? Why is everybody looking at me? Let's go that way.
You follow the trail, and it leads to a little booth that actually it kind of loops back to the ticket booth. It's not the same building, but you see in big letters it says security.
It's an inside job. Oh, we have to sack the castle. We charge. It's time to get my
Okay,
group back.
Hold on, big guy. We could also just use our words, and we could ask them what's going on with the boots. Maybe there's someone dropped them off at Lost and Found.
Well, I like Pewter's idea. I think it's a better one.
Oh,
And we
yeah,
can always
I-
save sacking for later.
I guess that makes sense.
Prefer not to sack anywhere, really, but, we'll keep it on the back burner, just worst case scenario, maybe we have to raid the place, but I'm thinking that we won't have to.
You peer into the security booth, and what you see shocks you. Presumably, I don't actually know how you react, but there is what appears to be the guard, but he is slumped over his desk, His eyes are wide and white, as if he has seen something so shocking, so horrifying, that he has collapsed there on the spot. And you hear garbled sounds of sending stones, almost as if like radios, talking in a garbled language, that do any of you speak, I guess it would be infernal?
I have Abyssal.
I think Abyssal
Draconic.
would be correct, yes. Herb, you understand this deep language, and it sounds something like, yeah, we got a 402 over here. We found an unauthorized package, and we're just collecting it. We're planning on neutralizing it. Could be a bomb, so we're gonna just go ahead and get rid of this. Over.
They're talking about neutralizing some sort of package.
What?
I don't know,
package?
honestly. They think it's a bomb.
Wait, they think my boots?
I'm honestly not. What happened to that guard? I don't understand. Can we ask
Can I
him? Is he
check?
dead?
Yeah, can I check if he's alive?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can go check on him. Yeah, go ahead and roll a medicine check for me.
All right. 18.
18.
I went to Goblin Medical School after all.
Add it to the lore.
Back in my home country, I was a great doctor.
Yeah. You look at him, and he does appear to be breathing, like he's not dead, but you get the idea that he witnessed some, or the affliction reminds you of those that have witnessed eldritch beings, and in an attempt to process it, his brain simply shut down. You estimate that he probably will recover, but you also estimate that he might not remember the exchange.
Guys, I think he saw something like abyssal, or I don't know, like an eldritch creature. Should we maybe? I mean, she's kind of, not too helpful. Should we go back and ask what these blue things are?
Huh. I mean, she kind of seemed a little loopy, but we can try. I mean, she saw them and didn't go crazy like this guy.
Yeah. Well, we don't know that it was the blue guys that did this, but maybe we should go ask Elle. Maybe you could wait.
Well,
We just
you
used your like spell thing to cure someone of like whatever that was. So maybe we go use that.
yes,
on Elle.
well, I can cure disease or poison, but I don't know if what you're saying would work. But I do have a divine sense of the boulder, and I can detect any celestials, fiends, or undeads. See if that might help. So I'm gonna do that
Are there any fiends about?
within 60 feet.
Celestial fiends are undead within 60 feet. I actually don't know if this is a fiend.
It's saying you can detect good and evil, and then it lists celestial, fiend, and undead specifically.
Yeah.
But
I'm gonna just give it to you. There's something abyssal about. But what's strange about it is this kind of trail of abyssal / like eldritch sort of summoning. The magic seems very familiar to you. And you realize that what might have summoned this was someone in your party may have summoned this creature.
Guys, I know. Peter, are you explaining
Let me tell you what I'm getting from the boulder is kind of like a stinky trail of evil. But it's super weird because I'm going to be entirely honest. It's kind of, and I start looking at Herb. It's kind of going over to Herb, and I'm not saying Herb is stinky because we already know that.
Okay.
But there's something going on there, buddy. What's going on? Come on.
I don't know. I think you might need to explain what the boulder told you a little bit more for me to make the
Herb,
connection.
you steal my boots?
No, I don't think that's what anyone's saying. I didn't take your boots.
I think that it's like something has been summoned that is pure evil, and it's giving me residue off of our buddy Herb here. So look, I'm going to be entirely honest. We've all summoned pure evil before. I don't want to point fingers, okay? We've all been there, but this one wasn't on good old Peter. So.
So, remember on the boat when I cast Eldritch Blart? And we saw the individual dressed vaguely like a security officer?
Wait,
I don't
think-
remember.
what?
Did you guys? I don't think Pewter saw that, but did anyone else?
Yeah, I saw a larger human just like fall into the ocean. What was that?
I think that was an Eldritch Blart. I'm not sure. That's all the information I have at the moment, but it seems it's probably connected to this in some way.
Wait, that was like hours outside of the island. How?
Probably magic. I don't know. That's
In
a
the
good question.
distance, you hear more screaming, and it appears to be coming. It appears to be coming from the axe throwing range.
That probably has
We hear
nothing
hooting.
to do with the consequences of my actions. So we should maybe go check that out.
Yeah, let's head for the axe stone, guys. Let's do
And
that
storm the
right now.
castle.
Okay, all right.
Oh,
We
we need
stone
axes.
castle. Let's go.
You all go to approach the axe throwing station, and you see there are a couple people standing around, aghast, looking quite surprised. But the most alarming thing are the three creatures that are approaching two figures that you recognize. One because of the dark hood, which theoretically could be worn by anyone, but very few people who also wear dark hoods with masks tend to follow around a fire elemental. And they seem to be getting harangued by three creatures on what appear to be carts with just two wheels.
And they're standing on them,
And
maybe,
they're
and they
standing
have
on
little
them.
handlebars.
Perhaps, yeah. And they do seem to kind of be haranguing them in Abyssal. But you actually see, as you approach, and Herb, you're the only one who can actually kind of understand what's being said. You hear that Vince is actually arguing back with them also in Abyssal. And yeah, they hold... Let me pull Vince and Iggy up since they're here. He should... Oh, look, he's already angry. Perfect. It's just ideal. That's the wrong expression for him. I think he's just confused, honestly. And here, I'm actually going to... Here we go. Move Vince over here to make room for them.
Oh no.
And was this joke worth it? I don't know.
Yes. The moment of realization was absolutely worth it.
This is where I'm gonna play my cards that I have never seen Paul Blart Mall cough. So, They are mumbling something about a violation of dress code in response to Vince's attire. Basically saying that because they cannot see his face, he is potentially a security threat. To which Vince is responding angrily. But yeah, this is kind of what you walk into.
I'd like to talk to them in Abyssal and say, hey guys.
They turn to you, and they go, stand aside, citizen. This is very important security business that we're dealing with here.
Right. Did you guys happen to pick up some shoes a little while ago?
We secured an unmarked package that could potentially be a security risk to the carnival here. So we're working to neutralize that. But first, we wanted to address this threat. And Vince looks angry at being called a threat. And for the record, what everyone else is hearing is some like horrific like demon speak of like
screeching. I think I relay what has happened so far to the group, and I'm like, all right, guys. So what do we do?
We gotta take him out. We gotta get the boots.
Well, yes, we will get the boots, Flynn, but
I don't
ask
think-
them, are they real security, or what did they do to the actual security guy?
I think they just like brain blasted him or something. I think he's all right. I think he'll recover, but we can't just kill 3 people dressed as cops like in a festival. That's not. That's probably not.
No. I mean, we neutralize them and get the boots.
Hey, what does that mean to you?
Yeah.
What does that mean to you?
Oh, I got a crazy idea. All right, look. If I could do my enthralling performance, it's amazing. And if I do it, I could do it up to 3 creatures, and if it works, right, then they're gonna be charmed and they'll do whatever I tell them to do for like an hour, and I'll just tell them to go get your boots.
My aunt was a bard, and doesn't that take 10 minutes?
No. It says no. It actually says. I'm trying to remember it from lore, but it was like you could choose 3 creatures that watch and listen to you perform for 1 minute. I mean, I'm just saying.
1 minute only. Wow, you must be
Yeah.
much better.
And I'm
hard.
distracting enough that if I start singing, I think they'll look over and go like, "What the hell's that guy doing?" and listen to me for a minute.
Sure, why not?
Go give
for
me
it,
just
man.
enough time to get the boots. Perfect. You distract
Where are the
them,
boots?
and I start sneaking.
Where are you sneaking to? Where are the boots?
Oh, I'm approaching them like.
What? Okay.
All right.
Well,
Yeah,
I whip
Herb,
out my
let me-
yardling.
So just to
Go ahead.
clarify, for enthralling performance, you don't hold their attention for a minute. It takes a minute to get their attention. Like they have to listen to it for a minute to become enthralled.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. And then Flynn, go ahead and roll a stealth check for me.
You would think I've had too much cotton candy, but yet I haven't had any. I'm hyperactive right now. Let's see, stealth. That's an 11.
Okay. You and Priz, roll a performance check for me.
Okay, and they have a saving throw of 14.
Okay. But I need a
performance?
performance check because you need their attention for a minute, and they are distracted
All
at
right.
the moment.
Well, it's very hard to get their attention these days. That's why I rolled an 8.
We've had some stinky rolls today on stream.
The only thing I've rolled, I think, above like a 12 was my like nonsense check to
Yeah,
not drink.
I'm dying here. I'm dying here on rolls.
Yeah, you
Well,
That was a 2 plus 6, by the way. But go ahead.
Pewter.
I was going to say, we could still, Herb, I think me and you are on the same page. If you just want to talk to them, if you want, I could cast a little new thing I learned from the boulder, a Zone of Truth, so that, we all speak the boulder's truth, and you can just ask them where their boots are,
Surely nothing bad will happen because of that. Okay. Sure.
Well, there's a chance that they don't have to tell the truth. and I don't know
And there's
how
no
it
way to
works
tell
exactly.
if it's successful or not. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
it seems
it's
like
gonna
a bit of
But
a.
I think it's a great idea.
Okay, let's go for it. Okay, all right, here we go.
Uh,
Casting Zone of Truth. It takes one. It's instantaneous.
Okay.
One action.
Rolling some dice. What do they have to succeed?
It's a charisma saving throw,
Okay.
and it has to beat a 14.
Flynn got a natural 1. He's totally being truthful while he's stealthing up.
I gotta throw out here, in all candor, and you can spin this however you want, because I do think Pewter might not know how to use it properly. I do think with Zone of Truth, you get to choose who's affected. Am I correct in that?
Let's see. Create the magical zone.
But I do think
It
it's
says
way
the
funnier
creature-
if everyone's involved.
Yeah.
I think it says any creature. It says a creature that enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there must make a charisma saving throw.
Oh, okay.
On a failed save, a creature can't speak a deliberate lie while in the radius.
Okay.
Oh, I know whether each creature succeeds or fails. Okay, so
Oh.
that
Oh,
that would help.
I got an 18, so I succeed.
Oh, charisma. Let's see.
It also says an
know-
affected creature is aware of the spell and can thus avoid answering questions or
Oh,
talk in a
no.
way to try to not tell you the truth.
Yeah, the thing with Zone of Truth is I think people like to play it like it compels truth, but it doesn't. It only
It doesn't.
makes it so you can't lie. Even though I think it's way funnier to view it as something that compels truth.
I rolled a 7.
Uh-huh. Actually, I will say, you know what? Did Flynn roll a nat 1?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
the most truthful I've
I was
ever
about to say,
been. Yeah.
I would argue
Computer
with a
knows it.
nat 1 that might compel
You're
truth.
compelled to truth.
Yeah. Incidentally, you were not the only nat 1 rolled.
No.
Unfortunately for you guys, it was not the Blart Thulus.
Oh, Pewter also failed. It says any creature, so I went and rolled.
Pewter, for the record, the Blart Thulus are a hive mind. They all collectively succeeded. And
Great.
Iggy also succeeded. And Vincent rolled a nat 1. So do with that what you will. He, as you all are in this zone of truth, the Blarthulus turn to you. That's their name, by the way. I that's just the facts, I guess. They turn to you and they go, that appears to be an unauthorized use of magicka on the carnival floor. We may have to take you in for some questioning. And Vince kind of turns to them in true, like, Karen fashion and is like, actually, I was not done talking to you. We still have a conversation going on, and frankly, it's incredibly rude that you're turning around in the middle of our conversation. And
Am I being detained? Am I being detained?
who is in charge of this carnival? Because I need to talk to someone higher than this. And as Vincent's kind of approaching them, you see one of the Blarthulus basically turn and go, we feel as though several remarks are getting made that violate the... we feel threatened. And
I'm not threatening you. I'm trying to steal from you.
Yeah.
Because I'm like behind you.
You oh yeah,
Stop
I will say
moving.
I forgot about the 11 stealth. They noticed.
Can I roll insight to see if Flynn is see if I know if Flynn is affected because of that comment?
Yeah, go ahead.
A 1. Okay.
Oh my god. You're actually
also
pretty
know-
sure that Flynn can lie if he wants to. Like
Okay.
you're pretty sure that he passed.
You're so
I lean
lucky.
over. I lean over just to mess with her, but no, I'm trying to help. I go. I have to always tell the truth because I did not. I it worked on me. I'm overcome by Boulder's truth. And I'm
Okay.
telling you the truth when I say that Flynn also always has to tell the truth. Unfortunately, the squiddy tentacled men do not have to tell the truth. So
Oh,
this
that's
really
that's
just
a
did not
shame.
help. Maybe we can all become closer if we share in the Boulder's truth. Like I could
I think
tell
we're
you
getting
right
arrested.
Um,
now. Oh yes, that would not be good.
as
But at least it is with my only friends.
as the security guards kind of turn, one of them's looking at Vince and one of them's looking at Flynn, and they say, "We feel as though you're being uncooperative. Secure the taser." And they pull out a little runed box, and very quickly attempt to tase both Flynn and Vince. Each one of them has their own taser. Flynn, I'm gonna need you to roll a dexterity saving throw for me.
All right, you got it.
I'm shaking the bees.
Oh my god!
Just shaking.
Vince got
Unreal.
another nat one, for the record. I
Ooh.
Oh no.
Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. What Flynn get?
15.
15. Flynn, you do manage to dodge out of the way, but you do manage to see as the Barthulu takes the taser and goes to tase Vince in the stomach. And as they go to do so, you see they like go to where they would make contact with the stomach, and it just sort of keeps going as if there's like nothing there to basically offer, like, how do I phrase this? As if he was much skinnier than they anticipated and they just missed it. And
Wow, Vincent's weird.
Vince
Wait,
looks
Vince,
Vince looks
what's
down
wrong with you?
and he almost is like smug about it because like he's still kind of in Karen mode. And he goes, "Ha! See, that would have been way worse if I had a torso. But you look like you have egg on your face. Ha!" And you see like Iggy behind him, like putting his hand over his mouth, like, and Vince seems unaware that he is just spouting a lot at the moment.
The corkboard comes out again, and there's another connection made.
Peter says out loud, just because he's not compelled, but he's still truth. He says, "I would really like you to take your mask off now, Mr. Vince, because you are a friend, but I don't trust you. Sorry, not sorry." Speaking the Baldur's truth right now.
Vince. I don't want to. I'm debating whether to do something, but I don't want to, like, take the onus off of you guys. Vince goes, "I could cast a banishment on you right now. I could. He's talking to the Blurred Thulus, by the way, not to Pewter. Yeah.
I was like, okay,
I'm feel you right now.
For the record, Flynn and I and Pewter have no idea what's being said, right? They're all still talking the language.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I've considered the fact that all I hear is like.
I will say I would not be surprised if they switched over to common when they started addressing Pewter and Flynn. So I'll say like the last bits of the conversation you guys have heard because they switched over to common and then Vince switched over to common when they did.
Oh. Okay.
But I guess Vince is offering to cast banishment on them.
Hold on a sec. Hey, Flynn. If he casts banishment, you're not going to find where your boots went, mate. I mean, they're going to be gone, and your boots are gone, and the only people that probably know where they are going to be gone. So that's the truth. And Vince, I don't know what the deal is with no torso. That's a whole nother, that's a lot to unpack, but You're about to get arrested, mate.
I'd like to see them find a prison that can hold me.
Weren't you
You
like
don't
stuck
understand.
in a cage when we like 10 minutes before we found you?
I broke out, all right?
Okay.
Technically, did not hold him.
I guess that's fair. Yeah.
Yeah, well, see, Vince, we're trying to find my man's boots, and these are the people who took them.
Yeah,
three.
these boots are more important than you. Like, so much more important than you.
I didn't say that.
what?
Vince, I didn't say that. I just said to Flynn, I'm sure they are. I mean, I think they're more important than all of us.
Oh, what
but
did Priz roll? Did he succeed?
no, Pris didn't. He's telling the truth.
Oh, okay.
I do believe Flynn thinks the boots are more important than all of us.
I'm just really hoping that Flynn likes what we do to his boots later. Oh, you know what? I wasn't supposed to say that.
Wait. What was that?
I don't. We're gonna
I
find
said-
them later. That's what we're
going
gonna do.
Did Flynn just ask me what's the deal with that?
Nope, he didn't. See, I'm telling the truth.
You hear?
I thought he asked me what the deal with that is, and I'm feeling compelled to say something.
No, you're not. You actually don't. You aren't feeling compelled. Yes, that is the truth.
I pull out a little pamphlet and I put my glasses on and I say, "It says right here, we're technically not compelled to say anything. If you choose to speak, you just have to speak the truth." And that's the truth right here.
You hear a voice behind all of this go, "Oh, what lovely boots!" And as you glance over, you see that behind the Blarthulus was a pile of stuff that they apparently had confiscated. And Elle, in her delirious state, has wandered over and found Flynn's boots. She then proceeds to vomit into Flynn's boots.
No!
Okay, salt.
Yeah, we found the boots. All right.
I'm on my knees. I imagine rain's falling from the sky. It's game over, man. Game over.
Vince looks at you and he's like, there's such disdain where he's like, he's still upset about the boots comment that you made earlier. And he's like, "Oh, grow up."
Okay. I have a lot of growing up to do. I get it. But those are my boots.
Hold on. I think I might be able to help with this. And I walk over and I kind of just like brush Elle. Not like away, but just like, I'm like, okay, these are Flynn's boots. I gotta bring these back to Buddy. And I pick them up. They're like sloshing.
Yeah, it's...
And I say, "Flynn, just for you, I'm going to visualize eating these boots as if it was something I would want to eat." And I'm closing my eyes and visualizing, and now I am casting purify food and drink.
I feel like we are so loosely stretching what this can do. Oh my god. Okay.
It has not been purified.
You visualize in your head that these are delicious stony boots made for chomping. And
I'm trying to focus on the soles. The soles look edible.
you I don't think this works. I don't think you. I feel like we can't set this precedent.
I imagine this is food, and then
Vince turns to you, by the way, and goes, "Do you want me to cast banishment on these guys? They're really annoying, and I don't like looking at their faces."
Nothing matters anymore.
When you say banishment, I have to ask. I mean, that sounds permanent or hellbound. I mean, where do they go?
Vince adjusts glasses that he doesn't have, and goes, this is like basic stuff. Banishment is clearly a 4th level abjuration spell. It's basically an ability that I can send them back to whatever plane of existence they're originally from. Had they been from this plane of existence, which I highly doubt they are, I mean, look at them, and he gestures, they presumably would be coming back after a period of time, but since they're presumably not from this plane of existence, I can permanently send them back to that. Frankly, I'm going to if you don't stop me.
I'm not going to stop you. I want to see
Go
it.
for it.
You
As
won't. None of us summoned them, so that shouldn't be a problem.
Noodles.
as you see Vince approach and like start pulling components angrily out of his little spell pouch, you see Iggy start to be like, maybe you shouldn't do that, and Vince, on all 3 of them, casts Banishment, the 4th level abjuration spell. And with a Eldritch Shriek, again, I wish I could make more Paul Blart references, but alas, I have no idea what happens in that movie other than he is a
I
mall
don't
cop.
either. Yeah.
So,
I think you've pretty much got the gist
yeah,
of it.
they go,
I have to tell the
"Whoa!"
truth. You didn't miss much.
And then they disappear. And Vince goes, ha! And then proceeds to immediately faceplant on the ground.
Yeah, I thought that might happen. Okay.
And
Yeah.
I want to. I walk over to that pile of stuff they confiscated. Is there anything interesting?
Yeah, you see the prizes from various. Hold on, I'm switching that because he's sad that his boyfriend's unconscious. Yeah, you see various prizes won by people at the carnival. Here, I'll switch off the evil Cthulhu music.
I'd like to pick up 2 of them
Sure.
and go, Pewter, this is a prize you deserve for that hammer thing because it was rigged. And I know it in my heart, and you deserve the prize. So here's a prize for that. And Flynn,
Oh, thank you, Priz. This is
Oh.
a sticky, stretchy hand. I will treasure this forever.
you deserve it.
I had a list of items that they could be, but Stretchy Hand is now on it, I guess.
And Flynn, I mean, your
Yeah.
name will never be amongst the stars, apparently, but here is what looks like this. And I hand it to him for corralling that frog with such vigor.
Today is the best and worst day of my life.
As you guys kind of are sorting through your loot, presumably pilfered off of various people at this carnival, you see Iggy cast Lay on Hands on Vince to give him enough energy to wake back up. And he kind of sits forward with a gasp. And he goes, "It's so not fair. I don't understand. I don't understand how I can be tired and, like, short of breath when I don't have any of the functions that should make that possible. Who cast Zone of Truth?" And he, like, turns around and is glaring at all of you.
I will say that I cast Sound of Truth because I am also speaking the truth. And I'd like to walk over and say, you know, I get it. We are all different. Clearly, you have something you would like to get off your maybe non-existent chest. I'm not really sure what's going on there. But this is a safe zone of truth that you can talk in.
Again, I don't think he would normally do this, but I'm just doing this because this man rolled 2 nat 1s in a row. He goes, "Okay, no, the issue isn't that this is a safe space where I can talk about all of my many issues and problems. It's the fact that you cast an unauthorized and unsanctioned Zone of Truth, which can compel people to say things that they wouldn't normally say, like the whole reason that I cover up my face is because I'm a..." And you see Iggy put a hand over Vince's mouth, and it does nothing because he just keeps talking. You just hear the like,
There are skeletons, so that's a thing. I feel like it's worth learning, but I have no control over what I'm saying at the moment. So,
Hey Vince, I feel like I should tell you that Pewter just clarified not a moment ago you're not compelled to do anything. Right, what Pewter? Didn't you just read? You just read some. Well, you just read
Well,
that, right?
you know, I think that is usually the case, but hold on, let me put my glasses back on. I think that if it's a natural one, you know, it seems like dealer's choice.
A natural one. What does that mean?
I don't know. I'm just reading off this paper that I found from those blarts, blartoids.
You see like him kind of stewing in his own. He's still like angry from this whole interaction. Vince has had a lousy time at the carnival. And he turns to Iggy and goes, "I would like to go home." And Iggy goes, "I think that would probably be for the best." Yeah.
One too many fried cheesecakes, mate. It'll mess you up for days.
He turns to you with like, you can't see his face. He's still wearing a mask, but you can see the fury in presumably where his eyes would be. And he goes, "How dare you? How dare you accuse me of being able to eat that stuff? I wish I could eat that stuff, all right? But I can't."
Who are you talking to? Are you talking to
He's
me?
being
Like
Chris.
lactose intolerant?
He goes,
That's rough.
"No,
That's rough.
I literally can't stomach it because I don't have a stomach."
Yeah, middle mass missing thing. That was kind of creepy.
Maybe we don't say that. Yeah, okay.
Well,
You
I'm
know-
sorry, but it's the truth.
I put my hand, if it's okay, I put my hand on Vince's shoulder and I say, "Look, you know,
It's very,
I think
he's
it-
very thin.
I think it's totally fine that you're a skeleton. Okay, I think that's fine. I'm clearly not normal. We all have things going on. And, you know, I think that it's good. Because Pewter heard very clearly, even though it was muffled. And so I'm just going to go with, he just didn't react because he was like, "Oh, okay, it's interesting." You know, I thought you were going to be like some, like, I don't know. I thought there was some scary stuff going on, but it's just skeleton. It's like everyone has one. It's not so crazy, you know? I actually don't have one, so that's a little crazy, but
You see, again, his face is covered, but you get the vibes. When you say that to him, his whole demeanor just like everything that you just said just dawned on him. And he just went like, I'm gonna go. And he just turns and walks away.
okay,
Sorry about
bye.
Sorry about the fried cheesecake, mate. Not trying to piss you off or anything.
Iggy kind of like panic glances between the four of you and Vince, and just goes, "Hey, maybe don't tell anyone, okay, mate? If possible. Yeah."
Yeah,
As
maybe
long
no
as
more
they're
zones
not-
of truth.
Sure.
Yeah, as long as they don't stand right here while I'm also standing right
Yeah.
here.
Don't
As long as
worry,
no
we
one
won't tell
asks
anyone
me.
about him being a skeleton, and I certainly won't. Wait, no, I think I would probably, I would bring you back to just ask questions about it later. Probably at a later time. Don't worry, I'll summon you soon.
With that, Iggy kind of just runs off to go check on Vince, who as soon as you see, like, as soon as he leaves the zone of truth, you basically see him immediately, like, walk off to the side and just, like, crumple, like, head in hands, like, realizing he's made a horrible error. But,
He's gonna be okay.
yeah.
He's gonna be okay.
I look at everybody and go, I mean, I'm not going to just spout it out, but I mean, if my life's on the line, I would tell people. I don't know what you guys are going to do.
Oh, well, I don't think anyone, you know, honestly, the only thing I'm taking away from this is I feel a lot better that neither of them will really be targeted by Miss Tuffet because she craves flesh and blood and they don't have any of that. So they're very safe and that makes me feel a little better because I like both of them.
With that, you hear some gasps, surprised gasps from people at the carnival. And for a second, you panic because worst case scenario is, of course, a feral Miss Tuffet on the loose. But what is actually happening, as you glance upwards, is you see little snowflakes coming from the sky. And what's strange about this is that, according to your calendars, it's the middle of summer, and it should not be snowing.
This is the anti-winter event, right?
Oh, people are
Yeah,
pissed.
This was the fuck you winter. It's a big sign. This feels off-brand.
This definitely feels weird. So what do you
Look,
say?
I can
Throw an
catch
axe?
them on my yeah, I get them on my
Guys.
tongue. Look.
Thank you guys for getting my boots. And like I turn them upside down, you hear this on the ground.
Hey Flynn, I'm gonna do you a solid, and I cast minor illusion, and his boots smell like fresh leather, as opposed to vomit.
Hooray! That doesn't make me feel any better. As I, still in the zone of truth, stick my feet into this. You hear those.
Oh,
Oh.
no! Why would you wear them?
Wait, why would... Man, barefoot's gotta be better.
If it makes you
It'll
feel
work
any,
its way out.
if it makes you
eventually.
feel if it makes you feel any better, Flynn, you could eat that vomit. It's edible now. It's been purified.
I
Not saying
really
you
don't want
sure.
to, but I honestly believe that you would probably try it. But I
Wow,
don't.
that's
I don't
just
think I can.
nasty. I wouldn't eat that. You're crazy, man.
How much longer is the zone of truth in effect?
It was only 10 minutes, right?
So at the 9-minute 50-second mark, right as it's ending, I go, Flynn, while we're all here and everything, and the whole truth thing, so this missile pot, I mean, are you and as it turns to the 10-minute mark, are you part of the missile pot family? You know, the famous one.
Maybe DM is like we're good. I'm
Zone,
clear
yeah,
of
Zone of
three.
Truth ended, yeah.
Okay. No. That's just a silly assumption. Like I said, very common name, and like, I like put a little bit more dirt over the missile pot on the sole of my boot. Yeah.
Now it says missile poot.
It's,
It added letters.
Yeah, good letters.
it took me a long time to draw them in.
Missile Puttingham? Excellent.
As you all are standing around, you see a familiar face run up and go, "Oh my god, guys, do you see this? Oh, Flynn, you found your boots! Oh,
Yes,
you found
I
your
did.
boots. Oh, jeez.
They smell nice.
Well,
Really?
that's good. Hey, listen, you see the snow? You see the snow that's happening right now?
Yeah, we happened to notice.
Yeah. Listen, we've got another lead for you. And by we, I mean me, because Elle is seriously out of commission at the moment. But,
we noticed.
I think we've got your next mission lined up. And, with that, we're going to end this episode.
And housekeeping.
Yes.
So we plug in a long rest after this?
Yes. You can sleep off the carnival antics. Surely Elle will need to before she gives you a mission briefing. But yeah, also, you guys can go ahead and level up to level 7.
Huge.
Wow.
Alright.
Level 17, rock the house.
No.
I now have...
Yeah. Do you know any level 17 bard spells, Father?
Actually, I caught myself in the zone of truth saying no. I have no idea.
But yeah, we will go ahead and jump into the next arc next week. Very excited for it. Got some zany characters showing up maybe.
Oh.
But maybe none more so zany than Blarthulu. Before we wrap, I do also have to show some concept art that I regret making deeply. I'll send it to
show the segues.
Sending it to the Discord first.
Oh no!
Wait! I gotta shrink my.
Here, let me.
Can we put that on stream?
Let me see if I can
please?
put it on stream. Hold.
For someone who has never seen the movie.
Let me. Oh geez, this is not moving as smoothly as I was hoping it would. Here we go.
Or for reference, poor Kevin James, because this is this rendition. Ooh, oofy doofy.
I hate that this is gonna just live in my OBS forever now.
That and the drawing that I made.
Yeah.
Even
But-
that eldritch being has questioned things about his life.
On that note, thank you all so much for watching. Whether you're watching the live stream or whether you're watching the VOD, we really appreciate it. Thanks for tagging along on this goofy little adventure. And we will see you all next week for more silly antics. Oh, what's that in the corner?
Oh no!
Oh no!
But yeah, we'll see you guys next week. Bye.
Bye.